My name is Margaret, and I'm 71 years old. I live by myself in a tiny cottage on the outskirts of a peaceful hamlet. Things haven't always been kind to me. My partner died long ago, and after his passing, my sole source of happiness was my grandson Daniel. He was everything to me, my sunshine, my reason to wake up each day. We shared every moment together. Daniel worked beside me in the vegetable patch, hauled logs for the fireplace, and sometimes even prepared meals. His giggles echoed through every room, making me feel truly alive. But fate can be heartless. One cold season, Daniel became ill. I tried everything possible. I watched over him through endless nights, made healing broths, and begged heaven for mercy, but he didn't make it. Afterward, my cottage turned silent. The vegetable patch stood still. The logs remained piled where they were, and the rooms felt hollow. I attempted to stay occupied, but each morning felt like a burden, and the isolation cut deep. I longed for him desperately. One chilly morning, while sitting on my porch and gazing at the vacant pathway, I noticed a young fellow walking hesitantly toward my cottage. He appeared around 18, slender, dressed in plain clothing. He held a woven basket. I'd never seen him before. "Good day, miss," he spoke respectfully. "My name is Marcus. I stay not far from here, and I've seen you by yourself. May I assist you?" I scowled and shook my head firmly. "I don't require assistance. Leave now," I replied coldly. Marcus grinned softly but remained. "I simply wish to be useful. You make me think of my Nana. She died not long ago. I understand what loneliness feels like. His confession caught me off guard. I wanted to feel upset, but something inside me stirred. Something I hadn't experienced in months. A glimmer of possibility. Still, I gestured him away. "I told you to go." Marcus departed, yet several days afterward he came back. He began assisting quietly from afar, gathering logs, repairing the fence, tending to the hens. I watched him, but remained silent. My stubbornness ran deep, though my heart was tender. One morning, I discovered a neat pile of firewood stacked beside the stove. My fingers trembled as I ran them over it. I whispered aloud, Who brought this?" I peered outside and spotted Marcus moving slowly, carrying another bundle of wood. I felt both irritation and thankfulness rising within me. "Ma'am, miss, I've brought extra," he said softly. I stepped back quickly. "Don't address me like that. I'm not your family. Keep your distance." Marcus lowered his gaze. "I only mean to help. Please, don't be upset." I turned my back, my hands trembling. But that evening I couldn't stop thinking about him. His gentle expression, his caring gestures. He brought back memories of Daniel, of the warmth I'd buried. My chest tightened. The following day, Marcus didn't appear. I waited anxiously, but the path stayed empty. Days dragged by, and the emptiness crept back in. Then I remembered a folded note I'd found tucked inside my door. It was from him. I unfolded it carefully and read, "Dear Margaret, I realize you don't believe in me yet. I only wish to stay close to you, the way you once were with your grandson. I want nothing except to be helpful. Please pardon me if I've caused offense. You remind me so much of my Nana, and being near you feels like home. Marcus." Tears streamed down my cheeks. My throat closed up. How could I have been so harsh? I'd turned away someone whose only desire was to care for me. I knew what I had to do. I walked toward the center of the hamlet, asking everyone if they'd seen Marcus. Eventually, a friendly neighbor mentioned he'd gone into the forest, collecting wood for others in need. I hurried there, calling desperately, "Marcus! Marcus!" He spun around, stunned, his eyes wide with surprise. "I'm so sorry," I stammered, my voice breaking. "I was cruel. Please, forgive me. I was afraid and alone. I couldn't see the goodness in your heart." Marcus's expression softened immediately. "It's all right, Margaret. I understand completely. I only wanted you to have someone who cares." From that moment forward, we became family. He moved in with me, working alongside me in the garden, feeding the chickens, and sitting with me during quiet evenings. We shared stories about those we'd lost, our struggles, and our hopes. I felt alive once more. We laughed together, we wept together, and gradually the silence vanished from my cottage. Marcus was no longer simply a stranger from the hamlet. He became my grandson, my family, my comfort, and for the first time in forever, I realized that life could still offer joy. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like the video and share it with someone who needs hope. Subscribe to English Reflections for more simple stories and daily motivation.